Hello, my name is Scott Dawson, Vice President of Sales and Marketing at Northwest Distribution. And welcome to the 2009 video training for Direct Buy on pellet stoves. Now, by the end of this video, you're going to know everything that you need to know about selling these pellet stoves, about placing them with your clients, about telling your customers all about them and exactly what they're going to need to do to safely and correctly get the proper system for their application. That's why we're here. We're Northwest Distribution and we're dedicated to making your life easier as a member services rep at Direct Buy. So first thing I'm going to do is go over some very basics on a pellet stove, just so you all know what the basics are. First, what is a pellet stove? Well, a pellet stove is a heating device. It's an appliance that goes inside of the home just like a wood stove or a gas stove would do. But instead of wood or gas, what these use to create the fire is pellets. What you do is you buy the pellets in 40-pound bags at local co-op stores and things like that. They're called pellets, pellet fuel, specifically made for these stoves. And you put them right in the hopper. Now this is the hopper right here. Basically opens up, you throw your 40-pound bag in here, and then you hit a button and a flame comes on inside and it kicks heat into the room. These are capable of heating large areas, 40,000 plus BTUs. They'll heat 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. They're very economical. They're going to cost typically less than natural gas or propane. Pretty much always a lot less than oil, heat, or electric. So these are a great heating appliance, and they're also very popular right now. So you're going to get clients coming in asking for pellet stoves. And the good news is that you do have them. You have them right here. You have these brands and others that are going to be able to be integrated in your system. And you can give them to your customers as you see fit. Now, the main thing about Northwest Distribution is we handle all of the technical matters for you. And this is where it comes in very easy. And this is why I can guarantee that you will know everything you need to know about pellet stoves by the end of this video, because all you need to do is have them call this number up here. When they call us, we will go over their entire order for them. We will consult them on the unit, on the venting application. We'll itemize out a complete bid sheet, and then we'll simply email it back to the center for them to consummate the deal with you on their own. And then you order it from us, and we actually deliver right to their home at no additional charge. So the factor is that we make life a lot simpler. You don't want to be bogged down on these products, knowing all the technical aspects of them, and being basically responsible for getting it right or wrong. We're there to do it for you. We're a silent sales technical arm that you can utilize at any time, and you can actually have your clients call us directly. They can call our sales group directly on the phone, and we will go over these products for them. Okay, so now let's get back to the stoves themselves right here. Now this is a Sahara product. Again, this is a pellet insert, so this goes inside of an existing fireplace. As you can see, this surround up here will fit into the fireplace, and then it needs to be vented up through the fireplace with a stainless steel liner. Now this is important to know because every pellet stove is going to have to be lined. The chimney has to be correct for the appliance to work properly. So when your client says, okay, I want to put it in my fireplace, well, you're going to need a liner system. Let me show you what that is. Now this right here is a stainless steel liner, and this is what actually snakes from the back of the stove all the way up through the top of the chimney. One continuous flexible vent, and we will. What we do is when the client calls us, we get the size of his chimney, the height. We coordinate and engineer the correct system out for him. So it would include a vent piece like this. It would also include a sleeve that connects into the stove in the back, a cap for the top of the chimney, and this nifty little flashing here that also goes on the top of the chimney. So these things all go together to make up the venting for a pellet stove. That's about all they need, because once they have these items, they're not going to require anything else as far as the pellet stove is concerned on the insert. Now these units come with a black door, they can come with a gold door, they can come with a nickel door. Now again, when your client calls us up, we can go over all that with them on the phone. We can specify all of the exact part numbers, and then once it comes back to you, you've got your bid set. You don't have to worry about anything. So this is an important thing. It's great to take the stress of knowing these technical products off of your shoulders. Because you don't need to be walking around worrying about how to put one of these together. What you need to do is be selling memberships and creating a great atmosphere for clients and directing them to their products that they need to get a hold of. We're here to handle the technical aspects. Now right here you have a freestanding pellet stove, and let me just bring this up a little bit. Now this is the Napoleon, a very popular unit. This unit will, again, fit into any application where a wood stove might have been. It comes with a gold and nickel or a black door, and it also can be hooked up to a wall thermostat. Now let me turn this unit around for you and just show you what this looks like in the back here. Okay, now here you have the back of the stove. And what this does is you've got, right here you've got the the 4-inch liner, 4-inch intake going out of the back of the stove. And this basically is the exhaust here that you have to be concerned about. Now all the parts for doing this that you need are right here. This is these can vent directly out the back wall, or they can go up and then out the wall. So there's a number of ways to install these units. Let me show you this real quickly. What we would do when the customer calls us is we'd ask them how they're going to be venting their pellet stove. Are you going to be straight out the back, are you going up and over and out, or you got to go up through the ceiling? And we will take that information and we'll engineer his complete chimney system for him. And it might consist of just going out through the back of the stove. These don't need a full chimney up through the top of the house. So the exhaust up here is so efficient, it's a very efficient operating system, whereby you're up around 85% efficiency. So all you get coming out of here is really hot air and some fly ash. So what we do here is we can actually vent this directly out the back of the stove. We go ahead and we put a little adapter on the back of the stove here, and this basically adapts the pipe to this product here, which is Simpson Duravent. And then we put a piece of pipe on it like this, and then you've got your horizontal vent on the stove coming out. Now this will go right through the wall, and right through the wall. On the inside of the wall we have a wall thimble here. So this is a telescoping piece that adjusts to any size wall. And on the inside of the house we have a nice black piece that goes right like this. Now this pipe can also come in black if you want. We'll probably ask the customer that. This goes on the outside of the house. So right through the wall you've got this nice little adjustable piece of flashing here. So here's your flashing right on there. And that's everything that you need right there to go right through the wall. Okay, then what you're going to do is you are going to... there. Okay, there we go. There's the flashing going through the wall. And then you have a cap on the back, and this is what comes out of the house. So this simply just goes right on the back here. And then voila, you have your full venting system for the freestanding stove. Just adjust this a little bit for you. Okay, so there's the venting system for the freestanding stove. Right out the back, just like this. This is everything they need to do a rear application vent on this particular stove. Again, don't get messed up on this. Don't worry about the part numbers. Don't worry about how to put this on. Don't worry whether this goes up or down or sideways or what. Just have your customer call us, and we'll go over the whole vent system with them. We'll engineer this out for them. Not much engineering here, but if it has to go up and over or up and out, we can tell them the specifications of everything they need to know for the installations. We handle it 100%. So all you have to know is that we do this service for you, and that we'll be the guys to take care of this for you, and then give you back a complete bid that is ready to simply put in the system, and you're done. It saves you enormous time and enormous stress on having to be responsible. So anyway, that's the freestanding unit. Now, another huge thing, very big, all right, one more thing. Now, a very big thing you got to know this year, 2009, there's a wonderful thing happened in the hearth biomass industry, which this is right here. The federal government just came out with 30% tax credits that are applicable on all these products. So when your client comes in and says they want a pellet stove, you look at them with a big wide eye and you tell them, not only are you going to get this at the wholesale price that we're going to give it to you at, but you're also going to get an additional 30% discount off the cost of the unit. Wow. And on top of that, that same 30% discount will apply to their installation and their venting material. So when they bring the thing home and they hire someone to come in and put it in for them, you get 30% discount off of that bill as well, up to $1,500. So there's a lot of incentive that goes on with these units right now. That covers the insert version of the pellet stoves and the freestanding pellet stoves as well. Now this is going to be very important to just simply let the customer know, signing them up for memberships, let them know you've got a lot of products here that qualify for a 30% tax credit in addition to what they might have to pay for the products. This covers actually all solar products and all wood and biomass or pellet stove products like this. So it's a great time to be in the stove business, and you get to offer your clients a very, very advantageous additional item for this. Okay, so look, basically we're coming to the end of the presentation here. You have everything you need to know to sell these units. You know what a pellet stove is now, you know how it vents basically, and you know that all you got to do is have your customer call our 800 number for any additional information. In the books here, you should all have a book like this on Napoleon hearth products, another one on any other products that we have in your showroom. If you open up this book right here on the very first page, this first sheet right here simply says, if you can see that, simply says, we're here to help you. Call us. So once you give them this book and they're looking through this and they have questions on venting or anything, they'll see this page and know to call us right away. It also has your red book here, which basically signifies all the part numbers and everything like that. So we've got everything handled for you.